All right, let's do this. Okay, so in today in the wide, wide world of sports, we're trying out Pirate Dad in Historic. It's kind of a disingenuous title of the deck. This is more like a Croxa deck. We have a lot of cards to fuel Croxa coming out on turn 4. So we have Stitcher Supplier, which itself is probably the worst card in the deck, but the fact that it puts 3 cards into our library and can jump block to put 3 more in is pretty sweet with Croxa, actually. And we have Mire Triton, mills over 2 cards, gains 2 life, and is a Death Toucher, which is amazing. And Timorite Calls the Dead, which mills over 6 cards by the time you want to cast Croxa, so that's actually really good. Um, Knight of the Ebon Legion, Bone Crusher Giant, Murderous Rider are just good cards. These are our graveyard payoffs. And then Angrath is here because I wanted to play Angrath, darn it. That's the only reason. I just wanted to play Pirate Dad. And I played 2 leagues with similar builds to this, and I've been really happy with Angrath, so that's been a pleasant surprise. I'll take it. And then sideboard plans, we have Agonizing Remorse for control matchups, Lava Coil and Ritual Assault for aggro matchups, Tybalt for the life gain decks, and Ashiok for other graveyard-based decks, especially something like Temur Breach or Grixis Breach or whatever breach flavor people are trying out these days. Four color breach, 5 color breach, 6. No, wait. All right. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward mid-range deck where we want to sort of control the board a little bit early on, make them discard some cards to make their life a little bit difficult, and then eventually stick a threat, whether that threat is Phoenix of Ash, Croxa, or Angrath. And yeah, it's been fun and good for me so far, so let's hope that continues now that I've turned the camera on. Our opponent is a force of nature. Their name is El Nino. We gotta pet the cat early on. Hey, bud. You ready for this stream? Oh, we get to play first? Yeah, this hand's great. Oh, now he's petting me. 1, 2, 3. No, we gotta make sure our owl is the right color. There we go. Black with a red sash. Perfect. That is Ann Forest. Okay. Mono green, I guess. Yep, mono green. No fire, no steel might actually be decent here. This is a little awkward. Might just do this. Yeah, that's fine. We can, if these 2 hit, we get to grow this, and if this doesn't hit, it means this is dying, so I'm perfectly okay with that. That seems reasonable to me. Sure. All right, and then we get to Angrath next turn. Well, they sure do have ramp. This means we get to cast Stitcher Supplier, which is pretty sweet. Sure. I'm just changing so they lose their mana. Swing in for 4 here. Cast Stitcher Supplier. Look at that. We hit Croxa. Everything is wonderful. This is going well. So you're dead? I guess they're not technically dead, huh? Are they dead to this? We have a land in hand. 2, 4, 6. No, 1 short. But yeah. We just attack all in. Pump this twice. Kill them. Pretty sweet. Alright, so that's a lot of cards I just put in here, huh? Let's move this over here. I'm going to put them on Questing Beast, and Mire Triton's a little bad against Questing Beast. Big Thing's kind of scary too. I think this is fine. Like, we're bringing in removal to fill our graveyard as opposed to, like, things that have dumping synergy, I guess is the words I'm looking for. Should still be good, though. Ritual Set might help us a lot here. He's just cleaning himself. Oh, gosh, that's a terrible... There you go. Now you can see his full glory of bath time. Is this what you want the internet to see you do? Don't judge him, internet. He's just being clean. Yeah. I call self-mill cards milkshakes because they bring... Oh, Grafdigger's Cage is kind of annoying. What do they bring? I'm so curious. I'm just going to leave up Stomp here. We're going to have to be a little bit more honest than Croxa because of Grafdigger's Cage, which is fine. Oh, him a big boy. Okay. They bring all the boys to the yard. Okay. That's a good one. Oh, was that a good draw? Can't tell. Another Steely Boy. Another Lava Coil off the top. Oh, rip opponent. Do you yield? BTE into BTE. Oh, okay. Into Shaper Sanctuary. It's a little late. Perfect. I can just cast this 4/3. All right. So if I fetch red here, I can play this and attack with these two. Are they just going to chump? Like, either they chump or they lose both their creatures. All right, and then this gets to grow. And while I don't get anything in the yard, this is just a good chump blocker. Or I don't get any value from anything in the yard, I should say. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good first match right there. Nicholas with the Boros lady. Aurelia, I want to say? Oh, boy. Yeah. Hand's great. Okay. Pirate Dad. Always Pirate Dad. So I could Stitchers here because I have this on 2, but I kind of think I prefer Knight here. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, Knight's just a better card. Like, we have Croxa, which is why I'm hesitating. Soul Sister. Just gonna kill this thing before they get any value. Ooh. Alright, we drew a third land, but it wasn't technically the third land I was hoping for. I'm just going to play Bone Crusher. Ritual of Soot is going to be amazing in this matchup. Just going to dome them for 3 here. Play out Stitcher's Supplier. And then this can chump block for me next turn, and I can get a 6/6 in play. Or if I draw a red source, I should say. I should say if I draw a red source, I can get a 6/6 in play. Yes, you have flipped your land. Huh. I think I wish to block like this. Ah, I drew a land, but it wasn't the right one. Oh, that's rough. Gosh, not drawing a red source is kind of killing us here. It's a lot. It's a lot. Why will you not let me block? Thank you. 7, 9, 12. Puts us to 1, and then we just die next turn. Neat. Because we don't have main deck Ritual of Soot. It's okay. We get Ritual of Soot. We get Tybalt post board. Yeah, we didn't even draw our next red source. All right. So Tybalt, Ritual. I guess a couple Lava Coils doesn't hurt. This is incredibly slow. Because having Death Touch is fantastic in this matchup. This being a 4/3 is pretty relevant, I think. I'm just trying to think of where my trims are here. I guess Lava Coil is a better removal spell than Bone Crusher. We just get rid of the worst card in our deck. Yeah. Okay. we get rid of a bad card to add a bad card, but it's a bad card that's good in this matchup. I'm talking about Tibalt. It's not a great hand, but I know if I mulligan, I'm just going to get a worse hand, so... A worse hand. Worse. Yeah, they're going to gain a life, but... They also have to discard, so... Oh, that's pretty good. I think I'm just going to hit them for a bunch here because I have Ritual of Soot. Like, I'd rather not spend my Murderous Rider. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ritual of Soot's looking even better now. Oh, yeah. Let's get our 3-for-1, huh? Let's get our 3-for-1. We have backup Ritual of Soot. Okay. All right, slowly but surely we might get back in this. How much does this cost to activate? All right. Just gonna go ahead and do this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. So I want to decline so I can bring this back. And then we get a 6/6 that domes them for 3. We get to make them regret playing this out. Yeah, that's right. That's what you like to see. That's the way, I like it. And that's the way it was. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah. This is one of those, like, Crocs into calls the dead hands. Or they just concede. Hey, magic happens sometimes. They were taking a bunch of mulligans. Okay. Sometimes keeping 7 is how you win. Appropriate, huh? All right, we beat Mono Green. I was like, wait, how do we have 2 wins? Easy. All right, we got the 2-0. Ooh. His hand looks sweet, but, you know, 1 land. All right, so we want to draw a red source at some point. So I think I'm just going to bottom Bone Crusher and just sort of hope this finds us something good to do. We're going to look like a mono black deck here for a second, but what can you do? We're going to look mono black until we mill over red cards, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Would like to draw red sources and mill over Croxes. Well, just need to draw one more red source. A Fae of Wishes. You. Come on, fill my graveyard. Do it. Fill my graveyard. Yeah. Gosh, we cannot find a Croxa to save our lives. All right, again, we want to draw a red source and we want to mill some Croxa. We get to find out what they're playing. Do we mill over all our Murderous Riders by any chance? No, just one. For some reason, I thought I saw more. Diligent Excavator. Okay. So we're playing against 4-color combo. There's a Croxa, but we didn't draw a red source. Yeah. Oh, or is this Kethis? No. Oh, gosh. There's no red, so it's Kethis. Got it. Give me the thing. There is no Legions in sideboard, and you should be able to just hit deck to see what deck I'm running and all its goodies. About to mill over a red source here. Mill over 2 red sources, yep. Would love to draw a red source next turn. Please. Yeah, so we're going to bring in Ashiok out of the side. Fairy. Bounce a token? Bounce a knight? I think you bounce the knight. Rats. Yes, I would love to draw a red source, please. All right. Sure. Let's do this so that we can kill Teferi. Sure. And then we'll kill Tamio. And pass the turn. And next turn, we get to escape Croxa. Although this turn, they get to escape their Titan. Oh, they get Kethis instead. Okay. I haven't been paying attention. Do they have 2 Mox? Only 1. But they can get the Mox out, get Teferi, right? They cast Mox, they cast Teferi, bounce Mox, cast Mox. They hit second X. Well, no, they don't get to do breach stuff. Then they can cast Mox again, cast Emery from their graveyard. Nope, just another Teferi. Bounce Mox again. We might have died. There's a good chance we missed red for too long, and we might have just died. They still haven't found second one, but they have an Emery. Gosh, just... Wow, they are unlucky. That's the same Mox, right? Okay. They found second Mox in. I believe we're third Mox in. Yeah, we're sufficiently dead now. All right. So Ashiok comes in. Agonizing Remorse comes in. I think Bone Crusher is less important here. Gosh, this is kind of good, though. Maybe this is what we try. Like, we just exile all their stuff and kill something. Yeah, okay. Ashiok's amazing because we can mill ourselves to fuel Kroxa, but still exile their graveyard. If you were, for some reason, to play Breach and Best of One, would you change the main deck in any way? I've been considering adding, like, Lava Coil to the main deck, which would help you against aggro decks a little bit more, so maybe find a way to fit Lava Coil in there. Either that or just embrace the combo and just go all in. This hand is way too slow. Boy. Gonna hope to just run off lands, I guess. And things to do. No, my red sources. My red sources. Come back. Gosh, just mono red sources into the graveyard. Oh, Thakaya. Well, at least we know our Timuret Calls the Dead is going to make a zombie next turn. Get one of these Phoenixes out of my graveyard that I can't cast. Timuret Calls the Dead is about to win this game, I think. I hope. Please. Please. Oh, gotta make sure. All right. We want to make sure we can put this one on the stack first. This one to happen first. Gosh, I'm so bad at this. Red source. Oh, wait, I wanted to play this. No, I don't. I can play this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sure. All right. We found it. We found the line. Ish. Oh, it's gonna mill over my red source. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's gonna mill all three of these cards. Oh no, it isn't. No, it's the third. It's the third one. We're good. Unless we just died. We just died. Okay. I think I want a red source more than I want these two cards, so I'm just gonna mill those over and put this into play. At least we got our red source, right? My hand is pretty sweet if I draw a red source. Look at this. Look at this hand. Whether they can play something from here. Looks like they're going for their Golgari Queen, potentially. Or is it Teferi? It's Teferi. It's always Teferi. Oh, they can cast both. Look at that. Let's slow this down. Uh-huh. Red source. Oh, Vraska's really good against Kroxa, huh? Hmm. Well. Well. Not drawing our red sources is costing us quite dearly here. I was a greedy keep. They're just filling up their graveyard with this Vraska. Whenever a creature controls you, it's commentator player. Yeah. And then they get to hit Kethis and hit us with something. Put something into play. Oh, they could just ruin his blast here? Yeah. So, like, I'm thinking Phoenix... Oh, gosh. Phoenix doesn't even kill Vraska. Okay. Murderous Riders. Pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. Yeah, so they could just cast this again. Oh, God. For people wondering, like, which one is better, Kethis or Temur Breach, this is the thing that Kethis does better than Temur Breach, is, like, they're not beating us with their graveyard plan right now. They're just beating us with the Kethis and Lazav. You know, just, like, playing good cards in a mid-range plan and killing us with it. You get both their stupid planeswalkers back. I leave dead bodies wherever I go. She thinks she's so cool. God, every time. Every single time I've milled myself, I've milled over red sources. Like, look at this. These four were from mills. That was from a mill. And these are from mills. Oh my god. I don't even know why I bother. Red source. Red source or Ashiok, please. Well, I guess red sorcerer ash. They don't get to keep this hero, so I would still get to exile it if I got a red source or an Ashiok rather. Sure. Okay. Oh, I only have 4 mana. Man. I was excited because I thought I had 5 mana. I was like, I can cast this. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Please. 3, 6. And this is 9. Yay, we died. That was brutal. I don't think this is an unwinnable matchup, but like, ow. Not literally milling over every single red source we would have drawn was not fun. All right. Our opponent can't be good because they're blue mythic, right? That's how that works. Has 4 lands that can cast Croxa from the graveyard and a Stitcher Supplier and things to do later on. I'm in. Hey, we even hit a Croxa. Now we just need to, you know, find ways to put more things in our graveyard. I'm going to play this so I can hold up Murderous Rider. I wonder if there's some merit to Murderous Ridering my own Stitcher Supplier so I can cast Croxa. They're not doing anything. Play something. Or don't. Boy. Alright. Well, no fire, no steel. Go to town with Angrath now. Okay. Sure. So they showed us expansion. They're like 4-color expansion or something. I don't know what's going on. They didn't show us really anything. 3 Agonizing Remorse seems good. Sure. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to keep this. This is 1, 2, 3, so... Also, it's occurred to me that I should definitely be Pirate Dad if I'm playing this deck. Evolving Wilds. Okay. Let me see what you're working with. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Get out of here. So now it's like forever until they can do anything. Oh, okay. They got Knight of Autumn. I don't know what's going on. Time Raveler, boo. Nobody likes you. Okay, so I get to play a tap land, play Mire Triton. Gosh. Finally, milling lands is good for us. Oh, they get to play Fighty Wolf Friend? Maybe I was supposed to play Knight and leave up 3 mana because I knew this was happening. Yeah, this was probably a mistake. Meh. Minor deck thinning. Also putting cards in my graveyard. Gosh. So many lands. I'm complaining, but it's just like it's good, but it's also kind of annoying because like I wanna hit Croxa, get my 6/6 on. So they can play this on my turn. Sure. Haha! We did it. We did the thing. Yep. And we'll dome you. And we want to take lands instead of creatures and enchantments because we have this card in our deck. And I'm doing this because they have Clarion, so like these are going to die anyway. I guess they can expansion their Clarion. No. No, they couldn't. They didn't have enough blue to do that. Sure. They do know I can just cast this again at this point, right? Like, we're there? Yeah, we're there. How about you lose both the cards you just drew? Okay, again, we want to prioritize lands and non-creature spells first. Just both the cards you drew. Oh, they're a 5 mana They're a 5-colored Nymph Mizzet deck. Got it. That makes things make sense, I guess. All right, so we just cast this again. They take 3. All right. How many times? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Yes. We are done. We made it. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doo. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at Supplier and Triton, and we have a couple Phoenix of Ash and an Angrath. I think this is keep. If this is mono blue, we might be in trouble. We've done the thing again. Okay. We have a red source at least. It's a very slow red source, but we have it. And we have something to do with our mana this turn. Hooray! Well, not all of it, but some of it. That's actually going to help us. Because we need double red more than we need double black right now. So now we're guaranteed to be able to cast our Phoenix next turn. Which is nice. Absorb! Which means we can attack without worry of Settle happening. Settle also would have been okay, because then we would have been able to cast, like, more stuff from our hand next turn. No Settle, no steal. Ooh. They're looking for that Shatter the Sky. Oh, they topped. Oh, they topped an opt, I hope. Bottom. Oh, no. That's a lot of looks. We have onboard lethal. Yeah, okay. So that's no longer onboard lethal. God. 2, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to Phoenix of Ash. We're going to kill Big Tef. Hit them for 4. Alright, it was enough. It was enough. That's all we needed was just enough. Alright, Agonizing Remorse comes in. Not killing as many things, so we can cut a couple of those. I want to leave some way to remove their walkers in, so like that's why I'm trying to leave some amount of these in. I guess with Agonizing Remorse, we don't need as many Murderous Riders, so let's try this. I think we can keep this. We're going to draw a swamp anyway. All right, play this. So if we draw a black source here, between now and turn... Oh, I meant to play this. Definitely meant to play this first. It's fine. There was the black source too. Oh my god. So if I Crocs it there, then the next turn I would have drawn the black source, played this and this. God. Change of plan. Seal away? Yeah. Yep, I believe it. Why? Why is this my luck? Why is this my luck? Peekaboo. Don't really care about their sweepers, especially since they have a million of them, so I'm just going to take Lyra here since it's their threat. Keep Seal Away turned off. Did they draw a counter spell? They did not. Maybe I should let them seal away this Mire Triton because I don't really care about it. I mostly just want them to sweep the board so it goes to the graveyard. What'd you draw? Alright. So I'm going to take Seal Away. Oh, they can make a thing? Sure. Kill my Mire Triton. Do it. Yeah. Perfect. Now just untap Black Source, please. Danke. Ask and you shall receive. I've been asking for days. Weeks. Wow. Sick rip. Sick rip. As for research. No, not quite the same ring. Did you rip another counterspell? Of course you did. Gosh, that's so brutal. All right, Stitcher Supplier showing its value here. Fills up our graveyard pretty well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play a threat here. We know they can't counter it. Like, this way, I am pressuring them, and maybe they pull the trigger on one of their sweepers. Then we can get 3 more mills off a Stitcher Supplier, fill up our graveyard a little bit more. Yes, block my Stitcher Supplier. Thank you. Yeah, those syncopates. Those syncopates are something else. Dream Trawler. Yep. Bad Dovin is real good against Breach? Huh. Oh, yeah, because they have to pay more, right? Artifacts, instant, and sorcery spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast. That is hilarious. Huh. Neat. Beating this Dream Trawler is going to be a little difficult. I think I just block here. If I had a way to get them down to 0 cards in hand so that this Angrath could do something, but I don't think that's happening. Like if we had drawn a land, no, I need 2 lands. Okay. All right, no. No fire, no steel. I love it. It's so good. Yeah, it's time for Pirate Dad. Okay, this is perfect. Ish. This is kind of perfect. So we get to make them discard. And they didn't react, which means we get to second Pirate Dad. Steal their stupid Dream Trawler for a turn. We don't get to sacrifice it, sadly. But we do get to draw a card here, gain some life. All right. Pirate Dad is great. It sucks that we only have 2 black mana, because we would like to draw like a Murderous Rider so we can... Oh boy. Oh boy, my mana is terrible. I'm really bad at drawing manas. Trying to beat this stupid Dream Trawler. Yep, you have a 1/1. That 1/1 is super relevant on this board. There's like a block. Ah! Bouncing this is actually really annoying. Because, again, we don't have the third black. So they drew this off of this. Alright. Yeah, gosh, just no flipping black. Attempt to cast Phoenix of Ash to kill your Teferi. They have Seal Away now? Alright. Teferi down. How do I beat Dream Trawler? Heavy eye roll. Like, seriously, if we drew another black source... Oh, gosh. Oh, I cut some amount of, whatchamacallums, of Murderous Riders, so that one plan I was talking about earlier was a little bit thin. Casual tin ball here. Black doesn't get real sweepers. Alright, so... Now that I've done that, they have 4 cards in hand and it just doesn't matter. And I'm still one short of doing this. Yeah, alright. Let's just move on to game 3. Too little, too late. I feel like there were windows in that game where if I'd drawn certain cards, we would have been better off. Yeah, I don't think I ever want to draw Bone Crusher, honestly. Tybalt's not particularly good because we can't defend it, so... It gets me on the play, though. Ugh. Okay. That was also the game I sequenced things wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I'm into Croxa on turn 2, but I ended up Mire Tritening and milling past a land that would have helped me do things, so... Take 3, take 3, take 3. Haha! This gets to grow on turn 2. Taste it. Let's draw a land. Let's draw a land. Please? You'll love to see it. They're going to seal away. I don't particularly care. Sure. Now I get to Calls the Dead for... I'm going to mill 3 more over next turn, so I can, in fact, make a 2-2 here. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. Ugh. Did not draw an untapped land. Immediately mill untapped lands? No, we didn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can make another zombie because I'm just going to play these 2 things out. Gonna seal away a 2-2? Okay, I didn't think so. I want this one to resolve more, so I'll lead on this if they want to count. I guess I should have led on this because they've shown us Syncopate a million times. Yeah, this is fine. If they Syncopate this, this is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because this is going to the graveyard anyway. Untap land. But no, just need an untap land. Seal away. At least we have two good threats, so like seal away is kind of fine. Huh. It's like they're really gonna take a zombie? Okay. Maybe I should just attack them and just like grown two threats here. Oh, we're an untapped land away, and I feel like I say this every single game. And we haven't even really milled over untapped lands. Yeah. Like, it's kind of frustrating. Shut up. Untap land. Why? Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind. Yay, we won! We won on 3 lands! Nice control deck. Oh, boy. All right, here it is. I'm out of water. The match you've all been waiting for. Do we want 26 lands in this deck? I feel like that's crazy. Sure. Maybe it's wrong to keep hands like this, but like... I don't know. I don't think it is. We got a Croxamir. Oh, that was a great draw. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't Legions end me, bro. Bro, don't do it. Please. Please. Okay. Pestilent Spirits, Menace, Death Touch, instant sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. Okay. Just gonna go for it. They didn't block. They didn't block. Are they going to play like a 4-mana spell that does 1 damage to all my creatures and Pestilent Spirit kills all of them? No, they're just going to let me kill them. So confused. All right. Sure. You'll take it, right? We'll take it every time. So they showed us literally 2 creatures. We very cunningly only showed them 1 creature. We won with literally 3 of the same creature and only one of our 2 colors. So that's beautiful. I don't know what they're doing. Like, part of me just wants to hit click submit, right? Just like hit submit, move on with our lives. Like, I'm considering these 2 things. Let's just do this. Put a couple lava coils in. Because Bone Crusher only deals 2, and they showed us a 3 toughness creature. I'm gonna keep this. It's their old friend. Oh boy. I've literally now board out the red cards and go mono black, right? No, I should board out the black cards and go mono red because they won't expect it. Are you serious? My opponent's about to go insane. Uh-huh. I think this is better. Uses more of my mana. Sure. Oh my gosh. This is just fantastic. Hey, Witch Doctor. Oh, okay. Playing a Skelly. Playing a Skelly, are we? You know what takes skeletons? You know who takes skeletons? Pirate Dad. Pirate Dad takes skeletons. I'm doing great. Playing Death Touch Tribal. Quite possibly. This is going well. This is going very well. I left Knight back because Pirate Dad is great. Yeah, Sleepy Kitty Cam. That's all it does, sleep. Freeloader. You can even pay 500 channel points and I'll pet him for you. It's not even that many. This, like, fairy tale music sounds kind of like a lullaby. Not that he can hear it. Phylactery Lich. Okay. Might want to get that looked at. So let's see. We can only do 6 here, which is kind of sad. That's like 1 channel point 500, right? No fire, no steel. Right. Oh wait, no, we can kill them. They're dead. I BM'd a little bit, but they're dead. Hooray! We got the 5-1. I did it on stream. So you know it's real. Yeah. Is this deck good? Is Pirate Dad good? Oh boy. Hold on. Saving this for posterity's sake. Oh yeah, just what I've always wanted. A stone quarry. Thanks. Just casually got 2 5-1s in one day with this deck. All right. So what would I change so you know it's real? Nope, looks like pre-recorded I mean, like it is. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, and then it will have been a pre-recorded stream in front of a live Twitch audience. So yes, it is pre-recorded, 1000%. I was afraid of drawing Fabled Passage, but I think you're just supposed to play the full 4, right? And you cut like this and like this. So that's what I would change in the main deck. In the sideboard, I would. I love the deck. I just love this deck. I've seen some lists will be sacrilegious and cut a Pirate Dad and do this. So like, if that's something you're interested in, you could give this a try, which I don't totally hate. And this is what you call the Clamster list. You just have to think of Embercleave as a 5-mana spell, right? So like your plan is to go Stitchers, Croxa, Mire Triton, turn 4 escape Croxa, and then turn 5 Embercleave on Croxa, and then win the game is sort of like the vague plan of adding Embercleave to your deck. Because as you saw in those 6 games, we're not really a super aggressive deck. We don't spread the board wide. We don't attack very well very often. Like our plan is to like slowly attrition them to the point where like even a 2-1 is just too much for them to handle. Like we want to empty their hand out, we want to clear their board, and then we just want to plug our dorky creatures into their face until they die. That sounded better in my head. But if this is something you're looking for, I'd recommend it. Like I'm 10-2 with this list today. And last night I played a worse version and went 3-2. So that's like 13-4, which isn't bad. So, you know, play some red-black. Get some Crocs in your life. Get some Angrath. Get some Pirate Dad up in there. And yeah, I hope you have fun with it, because I sure do. I thought this was Knight of the Even Legion Tribal after the last match. Oh my gosh. 6 across 2 games. Our opponent had to feel a strong sense of deja vu and a strong sense of confusion when we played a mountain in game 2. So we did lose one match, and that was against Kethis Combo. That one's tough. Like we have Agonizing Remorse and Ashiok in the sideboard to help us, but the backup plan in Kethis Combo is really powerful. It's just like good mid-range beats. They Ruinous Blasted us 2 or 3 times, and it's just like we're not coming back from that, right? And then they had Vraska, the 4-mana Vraska that could kill Croxa if we had managed to find a red source ever and escape it. So like our deck was fighting against us, and their deck was pretty well suited to go to their backup plan. So I don't know. I don't know that fixing that is something you want to do. It's not a very popular deck anyway. Just beat all the other decks and then, you know, take your loss there. I did face Nexus twice in the league I played off stream. I lost to it the first time in a match where I mulliganed game 1 to 6 and I kept a 1-lander, which was a mistake. And then in game 2, I missed onboard lethal and lost. So yeah, Cleave probably helps a lot against both Kethis and Nexus. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, like I just said, Nexus. I don't think Nexus is a bad matchup. Honestly, I just played it poorly, and then the second matchup, I steamrolled them. Like I literally requeued into the same person, so I know it was the same list, and it wasn't close. So just mulligan smarter and realize that Phoenix of Ash can pump itself. Yeah, Stomp is huge, which is why I don't like this particular build. I'd rather have 4 Bone Crusher. Like again, my build is yeah, that's my build. But if you want to Ember Cleave, then go ahead. I prefer this build because it's Pirate Dad. And it's done me well so far. Is shaving Phoenix a terrible idea? Phoenix is a really good backup plan, and the fact that it has haste makes it better against Teferi, which was relevant in one of our matches that we played. So wait, Phoenix can pump itself? I just thought it was the mandatory Phoenix of the set, right? I mean, it is, but it also pumps itself. It's also like this sweet art. I love this card. I think that's what I like about this deck is it just has a bunch of cards that I have a lot of respect for, and then Stitcher Supplier. Like Knight of the Ebon Legion is one of my favorite like aggressive but also mid-rangey one drops. Mire Triton I think is one of the cleanest designs we've seen recently, and the fact that it's a zombie just makes me incredibly happy, and it's got Seb McKinnon art and just like everything about this card I love. Bone Crusher Giant is Bone Crusher Giant. Like Stomp is a very relevant spell in the format, and a 4/3 is just a good body, and the fact that it is both your 2 and your 3 drop is sweet. Murderous Rider, need I say more? Phoenix of Ash is just a sweet role player. Timurit Calls the Dead, fueling Croxa is sick, and it's also just good on its own. And then Pirate Dad. Come on, there's Pirate Dad. I still don't want to play this card, but it's good. Like, if you think that every single deck in the format is its own form of combo, then our combo is playing Stitcher Supplier, Mire Triton, and Croxa. Right? That's the combo.